Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we finished our little orientation around the new training unit here at Thors Military Academy. If you've been enjoying it, please like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers for all the love on the first couple of episodes. It's been very nice to see. Boosted my serotonin up a little bit. But yeah, without any further ado, we finished the prologue, so let's just crack on and get into this. Exciting. Very, very exciting. Now loading. Must admit, I much prefer this date. The state screen looks way better. We've got our confirmed classmates. Teacher's making friends with everyone. I do not trust redhead people, mainly because of Shirley, but I suppose Randy would know. Also, it's crazy that Randy's in here. There's a lot of... yeah, I can see why. The first two Cold Steel games, you can kind of get away with not playing the other ones, but I think from this one is where, like, the convergence happens, right, of everyone. Or at least you very much miss the impact. But life as Rean the instructor.
Ha! Cha! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep.
Are they sharing rooms?
Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana.
Okay, I don't recognize any of these right now. Is this Selena Crawford? I feel like I know the name Crawford. I might have to search this. Or I'm being a complete idiot.
Wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
You tell them.
Ha! Yeah! Strike! Not bad. I simply need more experience.
Well, you're certainly going to get that in this class.
Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his divine knight.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. He's definitely just not that much older than you.
Oh.
Is this a love interest to be found?
Good morning.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Gotta keep on top of it.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you. I know it wasn't your fault, and
Just trying to get that relief.
I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too. But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah,
It's the
I've got my
Empire
problems
themselves.
with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize.
Understandably so.
Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
I was about to say something
And
that...
they'll be way more useful than a couple
Shut
of
up.
weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me, how?
Hates Erebonia.
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
That's a backhand compliment if I ever heard one.
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're a real piece of work.
He's a weird one.
Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Don't question it too
Sorry,
much.
that is confidential.
Yeah.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
No filter. Let's go see Instructor Rean.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere. It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban.
Suburbs.
We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through. It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
She knows all the
Wow,
information.
You sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
Compared to the amount of
All that
students.
aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art?
I mean,
Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
trying to make well-rounded people.
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard. Especially at Thors. It's a prestigious traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
Yeah.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
I wonder if we're going to go there.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right.
And
I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means Class 7.
Well, well, if it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
he wants to be a chosen one.
You're...
I think he's in Class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing.
Remind me your
Just
name.
wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class VII, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Yeah, it's certainly different to what it was like when Class 7 first came around, where it's like, this is a weird class, where I suppose now it has a lot attached to it.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
And I would argue, Randy is pretty goddamn famous too. Irving, I don't know so much, but...
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob-story country. Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy. But that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further. After school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for.
Certainly does.
But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Oh,
Who are you?
She's from Class 9, Military Finance. Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
you all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
Certainly will be seeing you around. Intriguing. Who's he got beef with? Probably Rean.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
Green girl, I have no idea.
What's that blonde guy's problem? I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
He's at the offshoot branch.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving. Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah, they're creating the elite.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus.
This is where the elite come.
Thors Branch Campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Rean, let's give it our all today.
That's so weird to be called instructor.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
It suits Toa. Chapter 1. Reunion. I'm guessing we're going to be meeting some peoples.
This is the formula.
Starting out the classes.
You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
I recently discovered my niece's favorite lesson is maths. Which I got good grades.
This
Got
is known
A's,
as
but it
Gross
wasn't-
Domestic Product, or GDP for short.
It certainly wasn't my favorite, and it certainly wasn't my sister, her mother's favorite either. We were more science-based, as is the tradition with our family, but there we go.
By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
That happens when you invade and take resources. We don't have a
Today's
staff
task
user.
is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be. We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
Ceremony in history. What's Rean going to be saying?
The War of the Lions.
Throwback to my Final Fantasy Tactics Let's Play. If you enjoy my inane commentary, watch that.
Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era.
Let's go.
Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
I like how everyone's surprised.
He's so dashing.
I feel like Green has just got hots for teacher, and that's just going to be her personality for a while. I hope it. I'm sure it'll flesh out a little bit. Looks like that's it for today. How'd you guys hold up? Tired. I was prepared for the coursework to be so difficult. Even so, are you just piling more work on us than we're getting used to the old pace? Not yet, but I may end up needing you to do just that. Curriculum here is the branch campus is pretty diverse. Probably be a good idea to prepare yourselves even more for the work down the road. If only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Sheesh. Tomorrow's free day, is it not? That's right. In fact, I was just about to explain. The entrance to the guide mentioned that, didn't it? How is it different than a normal day off? Think of free days as normal school days, but without any classes. On free days, you can study, train, pursue one of your hobbies. If you get permission beforehand, you can even go visit Heimdall for the day. Whoa, it's a lot more freedom than I expected. I figured it was going to be a rest day with tons of rules and restrictions. It doesn't sound too bad, though. Of course, our brain likes that. It's just one of the things that makes Thors Thors. However, you're generally free to choose what you do. There is one mandatory task tomorrow. You need to choose a club to join. Really? A club? And for there will be clubs at school, though those only just founded. It's a requirement from the principal herself. She said as long as there's the Thor's name, student clubs are a must. You'll be allowed to apply for clubs as long as you have at least 2 members. She'll also see about getting club the proper equipment. Oh, any students who don't join a club will be put on the student council, where they'll work directly under the principal. Sounds dangerous. What is it with this place? Everyone here's over the top. So we're being forced to choose then. We have until tomorrow, correct? Right. I recommend start thinking about it after school today. Need advice? Feel free to talk with any of the faculty members. Remember, we're here to help you. Understood. I prefer just having you assign me a club. Also, regarding the new course at the end of the week. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Panzer soldat training. That's right. Training units have arrived in the hangar. You'll be joining combat tactics students with basic maneuvering lessons. After that, we'll discuss the special lessons, first of which will take place this weekend. The special lessons, I was curious about those. It's likely no point in asking about them now, is there? Sorry, not even instructors have been filled in on it. Anyway, focus on tomorrow for now. Think of it as a day to spread your wings and lift your spirits. That concludes homeroom. Can I have you lead the class here, Altina? Understood.
Stand. Bow.
Instructor's room, school building, 1st floor. Well, tomorrow's the free day. It's essentially a free day for us faculty members as well. However, I'd like you all to join a briefing at 3 p.m. A briefing? Oh god, my Randy voice, I don't know if any of you watched both, but my Randy voice is like, it's starting to sound like a real military in here all of a sudden. Is it perhaps about... That's correct, special lessons that will be held next weekend. I see. That's the only info we're gonna get for now, eh? If it's top secret, I'm guessing it gotta be bigger than even Panzer and Soldat training. All of these students will be joining for these lessons, correct? Correct. Without exception, all students from classes 7 through 9 will participate. Please report at 3 p.m. tomorrow in the tactical conference room in the main building. That's all for now. Sheesh, he's a picture-perfect model of a hard-ass RPM guy, that's for sure. Way to hear it. Things are only gonna get more army flavored around here. Yeah. Seems that way to me too. The key place, plans assaultants, that freight train. For a branch campus, this place is far too well equipped just to be some throwaway pawn. Yeah, that's true. I know the main campus was renovated as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear just as much mirror was spent here. What bothers me though is, where's it all coming from? And dropping that much cash here. What are you expecting in return from us? Man, what have I got myself into? Just get me out of this crazy place. Instructor Randolph. I mean, we can't really stop you from leaving, but... Oh, come on now. I was just kidding around. I'm not just gonna drop my responsibilities like that. Besides, kids in tactics combat tactics seem to think they're gonna be a fun group to work with. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Let's both check up on the kids, see if they need help with their big club decision. Yeah, I got it. I'll see you later. Can't help but feel like there's a wall between us. Really? I don't get that impression. He's easy to talk with, and he seems to care for his students. No, he's definitely a good instructor. Just a year ago, I fought against one of his comrades. That we certainly did. So I don't imagine he's got a very high opinion of me. And honestly, I can't really blame him. Anyway, I'll go check on the students and head back to the dorm for the day. I'm sure picking a club on such short notice isn't going to be easy for them. Yeah, good point. I said it before, let's both keep doing our best. Now that school's done for the day, it's got a different feeling to it than I was a student, kind of refreshing. Maybe I'll walk around campus to get the feel of it, and chat with the students while I'm at it. If they got any problems and need advice, maybe I can help them out. I should also talk with the principal and the other faculty members. Damn straight, we're going to be getting some character profiles, so let's go ahead and do that. Which, we can do quick travel. Nicely done, so we can see where we need to go. Key event, quest event, bonding event, other event. Nicely done. We've got a whole bunch of new stuffs here in our character notebooks. Where is it? Status? Where did it say it'd be? In a notebook. Notebook is there. Nice, found it. Introduction, complete trial talk. I'll try and put the campus. We've got the... Okay, we do need to try and get some of these, but I'm sure we'll be able to go back and get there. Bonding class members, we've got Gina, we've got a whole bunch of different people. Faculty, Toa, Randolph, Irving, Le Guin, G. Schmidt, and Thors graduates, Patrick T. Hyams. Nicely done. So, we do, however, have some stuff to go to. Let's try and see what we can find. See if we can get and speak to our principal. Tactical conference room, faculty lounge, not where we want to go. Branch principal's room. Aurelia Le Guin. It's almost time to call it a day. I think things went smoothly for you today. Looks like you have a good grasp of this whole teaching thing. I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I'll have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. It was so humble. You look like you want to say something, though. There's no need to hold back my account. Still having trouble wrapping my head around it. Godrex Sharker herself is here. Do you find it as just as amusing as I do? After everything I've done, here I am, in such a mundane place as this. To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though I still somehow been able to accomplish my role last autumn. The Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state, just north of the Empire, Northumbria, I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I should do that this evening. Everyone kind of said it was iffy in the comments, but yeah. It was a raw retaliation against the Northern Negroes who were based there. You were called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valerum and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. What with you and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provincial armies, equipped with the most advanced panzer assaults available. The assault in conjunction with the tank units was relentless. Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. That's not quite how I'd put it. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, the battle was a good turning point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern War, we were able to salvage it. Countless of my family, I planned to leave the army to Wallace, found myself a husband and pop up some heirs. But then, for some reason, I was called to be principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. For some reason. At any rate, tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit. Be sure to help our students out with club decisions. Understood. Oh, as I've said, the students who don't join a club tomorrow will be forced to do into student council. There'll end up being too many. I'm putting you in charge of them. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Is everyone going to end up choosing? Everyone's going to end up choosing bloody. What's the word? Everyone's going to end up becoming a thing. Ooh, library room. In the library, you can get many books that explain the history and concepts of Zamoria. New books at a recommended reading corner are added every so often, so you check if a new book catches your eye. Okay. Which is some stuff here, so we should do some recommended reading. Get all of the books on here. I'm not going to read all these right now. Investigate these. Imperial Railways and history. Oop, sportsman and tradition, please. Let's see if these get added in to my ranks. Imperial Sports Association. The Panzer Sultan Almiak telling us all about all of ours. Okay. There's only certain ones that will get added in. Okay, Crossbow Original Times. Does get done. Speak to you. From history books and novels to student storybooks. Hi there. Sorry, Tatiana. Didn't mean to surprise you like that. Scoping the place out, it's just somewhat of a bookworm. My father loved books, he's the reason I enjoy reading so much. I'm not too good with scary ones. There we go, let's get ourselves a new character out. She should definitely be starting the character book, the book club, which we know. What's her face? Emma was in. But there we go. So, set up here. Class. We've got a class in here, but we'll be looking towards where we want to go to. General art room. Rooms that have not yet been used, which I'm guessing will become things. We have a tower here. And this is Class 7. Class 8. Class 7 Special Operations. We'll take it. Okay. Speak to Toa. Alright, all done here. What are you up to, Toa? Just doing a routine check on school supplies. We don't have a clerk, so we'll just take care of it at weekends. Toa really does everything. Let me help you? It's fine, already halfway done. Seems we've got all the supplies we could hope for, but nowhere near enough manpower. We don't have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Sergeant training and special lessons, we definitely need to call on someone. So we need to hire a nurse is what I'm taking. Is there something you could use your help? Come think of it. Here. those student notebooks for Thors Military Academy for your 3 students. I'm guessing the special lessons are going to be field studies, which, if he hasn't figured this out by yet, I think he's a bit more wrong. But there we go. So friends, your workload. I'm a homeroom teacher. This actually takes me back to one of your students. Thanks for your help, Rean. Guess I'll take a look around. So now begins the big character profile grabbing. So let's speak to you. You're from combat tactics, so you like to study.
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
You cannot allow myself to leave my studies unfinished. See this admirable? Have you joined your club? Yes. I'm not good at swimming, but I'm thinking about joining the swimming club. Okay, so we've already got a pool. Very mature of your age. I'm seeing you want in order to better myself. So they've not got rid of these 3 days. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
You need to have well-rounded individuals. There's clubs for a reason. Speak to the guys in the back here.
What?
You're telling me you're not interested in trains? It's not that I'm not interested, but... There's no excuse. Let's start up the train club. We'll experience all the pleasure that trains can bring. Just the 2 of us. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, I mean, I think it might be true for you, but if I remember correctly, the 2 of them are in military finance.
Hello!
Very timing. Will you back me up, will you? You're a real man of the Empire. She'd always pick trains. A real man of the Empire. Is that true? Pretty sure it's not a requirement. There we go. Pablo loves trains. We'll remember that for another time. Where else to see on this glorious day? Let's try the roof. To the rooftop. So I'm sure there'll be people here to speak to. Got one Atlina there. No one else around. Let's go speak to the little girl. Not real girl. Altina, what are you doing here? I thought you were right back in the dorm class. Why here alone? Regarding tomorrow's mission during the free day. Reach progress block on my investigation. Huh? Choosing a club. She certainly is. Basically, after reading, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. But only you can figure out what you want to do. Let's make this homework. You've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask other students their opinions, but I can give you advice too, of course. In the end, you need to decide on your own. I mean, student council would probably be really great because you just tell her to do something. Come, Solaris. Gotta be careful with that. Do not understand the purpose, but if there's an order, so be it. I will excuse myself now. Yeah. Altina. Yeah, I was going to say, she needs to be careful with that thing. Forgot to hand over the student goodbooks. Guess I'll head back too. Okay. What have we got in here? Clubhouse.
This city is amazing.
Instructor Rean. You familiar so far as your homeroom was? Ulster, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Honored to have you here, Instructor Rean. Nicely done. I can't see anyone else around here for now. I'm guessing this will have all the club rooms. But alas, none are opened yet. So, let's head out to the branch campus. It's definitely a bit cold. Student store opening date to be decided. We'll head towards the cafeteria. Speak to some students here.
Yeah.
Swim cut is way Lenora and me so far.
I see.
Lenora's going to be there.
My.
You're so predictable, Sydney. Seems like everyone's going to swim. He's from Jurai. Oh, they're having a conversation. They're having a conversation. That's...
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're the best, Randy. I guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside a class of training, Randy's fine. Any ideas for your club? I'm talking about the students and I just can't make a decision. I'm gonna choose a club that'll let me move my body. Hey, not a bad idea. I feel like it'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest. You already fit in a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? You're Instructor Randolph? Hey, Schwarzer, you here for a drink too? Huh? I'm just sticking around before going home. I've heard you two talking. What do you two know each other? Ah, don't worry. It's not some sorry forbidden relationship. Cause it isn't. Why would you even say that? Randy? I mean, Instructor Randolph and I go way back. Really helped me out when I was at Crossbell Police Academy. The Police Academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. Who'd have guessed that we'll have ourselves a little reunion here of all places? Small world, huh? I knew they were both from Crossbell, so I thought maybe. In that case, Juna knows him, too. Lloyd. Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I ended up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you. I'll get going now. Guess I'll give her a stupid notebook later. Oh, if you need some help figuring out your club, feel free to ask me. Even though I'm not your first pick for a homeroom, I might be able to help out. Oh. Okay, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as our instructor. Teach you well, you hear me? Loud and clear. Let you guys catch up. Interesting. Let's speak to you. Instructor Rean, it's nice to hear you. Regina, right, indeed. Thank you for making food for everyone. Your family runs the tavern and leaves. I'm Barnaby's daughter. I still some help with this mad, so I decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time. Glad to hear it. Instructor Rean, see you around here during lunch club, but what do you do for dinner? Do you have food back for us at all, if I can make it on time? And I'm making something, so you can cook too. Okay, I think maybe she was asking you out for dinner there, but there we go. Be honest, I'll end up making the same thing, really. Would you like this? We get our recipe book, which is always handy. Chunky potato salad, and the ingredients. Understood, we'll do our best. Also learned from the recipe books, that's very good. Original dishes. We know about this, you can make unique, you can make everything. Which we've seen before, and we're going to shop and buy. We got these, but we don't have that much money, but we can buy. What we need to buy is one of these. Oh, I forgot we've got these as well. These are some things we picked up in our battles, which I'm sure will be quite good. Okay. Let's check out our books. Our notebook, and then our books. Imperial Chronicle, issue 1. Central Diet, Pros and Aborish. They're thinking about abolishing houses in the courts. Central Diet being removed. How increase begins school. Many well-known alumni. I mean, it's obvious. 9 starting course currently accepting new members. Okay. We'll take that under consideration. But we have still more people to talk to on our little tour around the academy. Let's head down towards the... I'm assuming this would be the courtyard. It certainly seems a lot more modern. Oh no, we're very much by the entrance. Let's make our way around. There's a whole bunch of space for some stuff in there. Is this the courtyard then? How does one get to a courtyard? There's a courtyard up here. Does this count as the courtyard? Okay. Speak to this student. Extracurriculars, what a pain. She's in military finance. Native of Northumbria as well.
Can I help you?
Ooh, yeah. I was wondering if I could decide on a club yet. I think I'll pass. Of course she's not going to like you after the Northern War. I mean, I'm surprised she's, to be honest, even here. To be honest. Let's check out our notebook, though. Here we've got character responses. Why? Thor graduates. We've just got... Boy, we've got all of our guys here. We've got our class members here, but we're missing 2, evidently. Bond levels. Wayne. We've got Sandy. I'm getting all of these starter profiles. I'm sure there's going to be way more. Way more. So let's make our way down towards this firing range here. Let's see what's in these places. What is this? A platform. This is hangar. Speak to these guys. Jessica, swimming is nice. Everyone seems to want to do swimming. Any stables? Do a trap club. I wonder what would be best. You look a little bit like Laura. If you get stuck, let me know. Okay. What have we got in here? So that's a sports warehouse, but we haven't got that locked, right? Very confused about where everyone is. I can see one person's in the gymnasium. Seems we might be able to rush between 2 of them, which I find rather fantastic. But that's fine. Okay. I suppose what I want to be is at the... Is this it, where I want to go? No, I want to head towards the gym. Where the gym at? Okay, what I do need to do actually very quickly is I'll see you guys in a second because I need to go to the toilet. Okay. One second. Am I here or am I not? I'm gonna have to quickly check. Break the 3rd wall. No, I'm not. Okay, you're seeing stuff. That's fine. Okay. I thought I may not have pressed something correctly. Basically, I'm meant to be trying to find the training range, so let's try and find that. Feels like it may still be in the clubhouse. Ah, okay. This is all underground. Nice. Speak to our friends. Damn, that was impressive. I was blown away how you can hit such a
I've
small
still got a
target.
ways to go.
We've got different roles. These two are combat tactics. You two working hard. Curious who's in here. You two need help with anything? Have to offer some advice. My guess is they're going to do some sort of firing club, which makes sense. Then I think in here, in the training hall, we'll be coming back to where we need to be for this. The door's unlocked. Someone in here? Of course, it's Vander. Shut. Phew. Impressive stuff. Indeed it is. Instructor Schwarzer, what are you doing here? Just passing by. Pretty exciting to see the Vander dual-style blade in person. Just a bad imitation, nowhere near my father or brother. Still much for me to learn. I know you train in your room, but kind of surprised to find you here in after hours. Does it mean you're one of the lucky students who decided to join on the club to join? No, not yet. I'll be frank, club strikes me as a waste of valuable time. Much rather use it to better myself. How's that? Came here to be a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. You can literally make it a swordsman club. Every hour I spend club activities, now an hour of training lost. A stoic, serious way. It's hardly a waste of time, make you even better swordsman. Do chess. Happened to be, sorry what happened to a friend of mine. Indeed. Gave them a break. Of course, the R said Vander rivalry is real. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything. Need some guidance, I'm here. Now may I continue training? Train. What is it with these sword nuts in Erebone, eh? Give Miss Yu notebook back at the dorm. Very nice. So this should have the pool in. Let me see the pool. Is it not available for me? It's not available for me to get in there yet. That's fine. We'll do quick travel and head towards the vegetable garden. Oh, what fresh lush grass. Such fertile soil. Wonderful bounties you can find called leaves. Seems quite odd.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
You're perhaps looking for ingredients. You're pretty knowledgeable. Must have taught us during mountaineering training. Eating locusts. He's certainly going to be doing gardening club, which is nice for him. Okay. Then I do believe our next and last place to go is the Academy Field. And I should see the end of this episode after this, I think, is the hangar. So if you're picking up on sounds, my neighbours decided to do a whole bunch of stuff. Sea pens and solvents are part of the research building. Valamar's there, obviously. I see Professor Smith at the far end, lined up with the wall. Whoa. I made a mess. Are you okay? Wait, we're gonna get her actual name? Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Thank you so much for helping me pick everything up. Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train, have we? Oh, you're right, Tita Russell.
My name's Tita Russell.
I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
That thick liberal accent, likewise. You just never go through the keep the other day, right? Oh, I'm sorry you had to be trapped in a place like that. No need to apologize. Definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks. Are you getting used to life in Arabonia yet? Yes, all my classmates are nice too. Right now I'm preparing some soldiers for the training exercises. Well, thanks for working on that so soon. No, it's no problem at all. Been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. Now I can finally get a good look at them. Blown away how amazing the technology is. The ZCF is also researching bipedal machinery, but the Sawdust design philosophy is so different. It's really eye-opening. ZF stands for Zeit's Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Liberal, if I recall. Remember you're from Liberal. You related to the ZCF somehow? You could say that, yeah. It's because I'm involved with them that I was able to become an exchange student here. Involved with them? If that's how you want to put it. How much longer need I wait for my blueprints and tools? Sorry. Wait, you said before, what do you mean by that, Professor Smith? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced onto me by one of my fellow disciples. Wait, fellow disciples, that means... I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's right, Professor Russell is my grandfather. I'm still an apprentice myself. Well, let's see. Let's get this opportunity to see your abilities improvise. Huh? Spotter, do you have any Sepeth you got on operation test the other day? Give this girl to have her make a quartz with it. It's so sudden. I don't think she needs to have ready first. It's okay, I got this. As a technician, I need to have these kind of support skills. Are you sure? Then here you go. Of course. Is she going to become our George? She's our George. Okay. Venom Flame is what sticks out to me there. You know that I don't tend to modify quartz at all unless I need it for a very certain thing. Let's speak to her.
I'll help.
I'll help. We've got some... Am I meant to be... Should I just be doing one for storyline purposes right here? Maybe I should be. What I want to do is open quartz, but I'm guessing we're going to get the chance to do that. What should we make? What's always good? Firebolt. Firebolt's always a good thing. Nemesis arrow sounds cool. Evade a Solber. Oh, these things are so strong. Chrono drive maybe. Action 1. I can take an action 1 or a 0 class 1. Actually, if there's... What I want is an impede. Nice. We synthesize an impede.
Thanks.
Here you go, Instructor Rean. Thanks. Yoshi X reminds me of George. Looks like the bare minimum preparations have been completed. Enough time has been wasted on your useless talk. Get back to the maintenance work, disciple candidate. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Impede is one I'll use, so I'm going to stick. That doesn't feel well, but that'll probably be the only quartz I synthesize. Because I like to make my life difficult for myself sometimes. Professor A. Russell, like Professor Schmidt. It's one of the Professor Epstein's 3 disciples. You had heard the name before, but she's his granddaughter, huh? Well, if she's going to be Professor Smith's disciple, then wish her luck. Anyway, we have 4 of the latest Soldons here. Well, I'm here. Better go talk to Valamor. We can also now do slots, which we all love. Which I should go ahead. You save Sepith for money. We'll take that for sure as well. Oh, guess about time to leave campus. Got things to do. I suppose we should head back to the dorm. Once we're done, I'm actually going to speak to Valamar though.
Yes!
Oh, I can strengthen. That's cool. I can customize the actual things. I will take that. That's a great...
Thanks!
That's a great thing. Modify
I'll help!
Slot. Can any of these be opened? No. No, you're all too weak. Y'all too weak. Okay, we can't open anyone.
Thanks.
But we've got some quartz ready to go. Let's really speak to Valimar. Rean, are your classes done for the day? Yeah, we made it through somehow. My students all have their quirks, but I guess that makes teaching them all the more fun. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Please be sure you're able to rest. Be aware so you to push yourself to the point of exhaustion. Got it. I'll be sure to get some rest in. Thanks, Valimar. By the way, Meister candidate teacher is overworking herself. Somehow she's been handling all the maintenance around here herself. She'll likely exhaust herself if she continues like this. Nice to have another Meister candidate to help out. See, I'll keep that in mind. So we'll bring that up at some point, but I think at this point our little tour of the campus is about to end and we're about to get onto a different story level. So I think... Ooh, apparently I can buy something from Tita.
I'll help.
I don't have enough money. Oh well, I mean I could exchange my Sepith mass. Oh my god, just let me exchange my Sepith mass, god damn it. Nice, and then we'll go ahead and buy this. This might be a mistake, but I'm doing it. ZF goggles, and we'll equip those onto someone in a second. I think maybe even just putting her there is probably a good idea. And then we'll put the box proper onto Rean because he's probably not going to smash it first. It's a pretty good idea. But methinks this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you for the continuation.